Okay.
And
What's up?
so, guys, our T.O.D for today is the main reason why we made this channel.
Our love, our passion, the best thing in the world.
Just hands.
Just hands. Theater, performing on stage. Oh my god.
Guys, it's the best experience ever. We
is.
love it. It is our life. It is everything. It is our everything, and it literally, it's our muse, man. It's our total muse.
Honestly, that's what got me through really hard times, and it's great. It's great. It makes me feel all happy.
Yes. And for those of you who don't really know about musical theater,
theater in general.
I say musical theater because that's what I was in. I was just in a couple musicals. I didn't do much, guys. But, and it's kind of sad because I learned about musicals at a later time. You know, I didn't, excuse y'all, I didn't really know about theater until I was, sophomore?
I think.
Sophomore, because I went to go see Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah.
She invited me to go see Little Shop of Horrors.
Which we were doing our sophomore year of high school.
And yeah, so I was just like, oh, theater? What is this?
What is this?
Okay, I'll check it out. But I will say that was my first live performance. I did fall in love with the Phantom of the Opera when I was 10, when the movie came out. Because my cousin, she was into theater too. So she let me watch the Phantom of the Opera, and I was just like blown away. I was like, what? Is this music all the time and singing all the time? What is
How
this?
awesome is that?
I was just like, oh my god, it's so amazing. So that was my little dose before I was completely plunged in and pretty much swallowed,
enveloped
into the world of theater.
Yes. We took another hostage. Okay, I'm done.
So
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, that was my little dosage, and so she's been in theater like forever. What made you get into theater?
Well, okay, since I was little, I always wanted to be an actress. Like, I loved it. I loved singing. I love being in front of people. Like, I remember growing up, and we used to have to do presentations in front of the class, and we would have to recite poems. Everyone's like, oh, I don't want to go up there. I'm like, let me go up there. And I would do it, and I would do it really well, and my teacher would always give me extra credit for it. Yes. And I love being in front of people, you know? I think unmet childhood attention needs. But I love it. Like, it's exhilarating. It fills you.
It's a totally different world, guys. You are literally enveloped and engulfed into a completely different world, and I think that's what made me so comfortable with myself. That was the first moment I truly felt comfortable with myself and who I was. Like, that literally brought me out. That literally was the thing that made me who I am today, guys. Like, no lie, like, who I am today. And the reason why I'm such an open person, like, a lot of my personality and the way I am, the way I do things, is because theater brought that out of me.
You know what, too? The people who do theater, actors and crew members, they are so accepting of personalities.
Exactly. They accept everything because
they really do, and
because it's such a different
it's a different environment.
It's a different environment, different people, and we're all there because we love to give people, to kind of show people and give them a glimpse into what that world is.
If you're going through high school and you need sanctuary, go to theater, join drama club.
Yeah.
Go.
Don't be afraid of weirdness, guys.
Embrace it.
I think that's one thing that really helped me. Theater helped me embrace my weirdness, my wackiness, and be like, hey, these people are just as crazy as me. Okay then. And just like you were saying earlier about how, like, I was always like that. I always wanted to sing in the front. My dad thought I was gonna be like famous one day. He always told me, he's like you were born to be a superstar. I was like, why, Daddy? He's like, well, first of all, you were born in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard. So he's like, second of all, he goes, no, no matter what, I could never shut you up. And he's like, and you'd always want to do something, and you'd always be in the front because you memorize things like fast and words and songs. Songs were always a big thing. He's like, music is just a big thing for you. So I kind of was just like whatever about it, and I was always told that I couldn't sing, so I never did sing.
Yeah, same here.
Everyone would be like, "Oh, don't sing.
Yeah,
like, you suck. Like,
don't sing.
Like, oh,
honey, don't even try.
Like, seriously, like that's how we grew up. And so when it wasn't until junior year that Christine here was just like telling me, "Oh
hey,
my god,
you gotta audition, girl.
You have to audition.
Girl.
You can sing." I was like, "What?" I was like, "I can't sing." I was like, "What are you talking about? I suck." I mean, I'm not that much greater now, but I mean, I honestly thought that like, what is singing? I can't sing. Like, what singing? What is that? We actually sing in front of people, like, and you make a play out of this? What is this?
What?
Audition? I don't know what an audition is. What is this? So she took me. I went. I auditioned.
Took her under my wing.
She did take the wind, because you are the wind in my wings. Yes, I know you were. That's why I started singing it. So I went. I auditioned, and guess what? I got in!
It was Urinetown, wasn't it?
It was Urinetown.
Urinetown is such a great musical.
It is. And I was like, oh my god, I got in. And so that was my first glimpse into theater. And of course, I told my parents, and my dad was happy. My dad was just like, wow, I know it's your first time and everything. That's pretty cool. My mom and my other family was just like, what? You can't sing? The person was probably deaf. They can't hear you. They probably couldn't hear you sing. Yeah,
my parents
because you suck. Yeah, well, that's what my mom family said. They're like, that's not possible. And I was like, yeah, well, it is. I hate sarcasm, guys. I really do hate it. But supposedly that was their sarcasm. Because now they're just like, we always support you.
Oh, we were just kidding.
We were just kidding. I was like,
yeah,
well,
right.
when I'm a very sensitive soul, guys. If you guys tell me something, I do take it to heart because I'm a sensitive soul, guys. I don't take sarcasm easy. Though now I am a little bit better. I'm a little bit better. I
blame Kathleen.
Kathleen, I blame her. She did really, honestly. Kathleen, if you're watching
my friend, her cousin Kathleen,
she's like my twin.
She uses sarcasm to such an extent. Like sometimes I can't even tell if she's serious or sarcastic because she uses it so often. It sounds like her voice. I'm just like, Kathleen, you're so funny.
Like, so that's why I just can't stand sarcasm.
But
though I can, okay.
Theater.
I used to.
Theater,
guys. So that was that, and then I know you've been in so many productions, like it's ridiculous.
Well, it started off with band because I was in band first, and I loved
in middle school.
And I was in elementary school.
Oh yeah, in elementary school, same here.
And then I was in choir, elementary school too, and I loved
choir.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Ben Lomond.
I hate your guts. I didn't have choir. All we had was band.
So it was that, and then in middle school I was band, and I was like first chair clarinet. It was great. I loved it. I felt important. I felt needed. I had fun music parts, and we were in front of people, and we'd perform, and they'd clap, and you feed off their energy. It's so beautiful, and it's great.
And I think that's also kind of what helped me transition from band to theater was the fact that I was in band too. I was in band for a long time. I did marching band for 2 years in high school. And of course concert band. I played clarinet, so
Clarinet.
I sucked. I sucked balls, but I mean, I did it. I mean, I liked it, but I think my passion and my soul had always belonged to singing vocals,
and
guys.
Theater is such an old profession. It goes back to like ancient Greece.
Yes.
Ancient Greece. How long ago is that? I don't even know. My history timeline sucks. That was thousands of years
1100
ago.
BC.
1100 BC.
I think
that
so.
is like 3,000 years ago.
Don't kill me if I'm wrong, guys.
Approximately.
I kind of just
and it's
remember
still going strong. People still pay to go see that shit because it's great. Live performance, watching live performance is amazing. The amount of talent, the amount of work that goes into it.
And I think what's even more amazing for us is the fact that when you're a part of it, and it's like your hard work, and you
build a family.
Yeah,
and it's
well, not so much build a family, but for me it was just the fact that I felt like I accomplished something. Like, oh my god, like I made that happen. Like,
and then
wow.
the moment you walk on stage and you feel everyone's eyes on you, and then you get through with a song or a monologue or something, and everyone claps, and you
I don't like feeling the thought of them looking at me, because I don't like people think. I can't stand people looking at me, because it just makes me. It feels awkward, guys.
I love that feeling.
I kind of feel like I like the fact that I can get into a character and be someone completely different than who I am.
Theater tells a story, and it's beautiful.
It's not your own.
It's not your own, and it tells a story. And playing a character, you see life from someone else's shoes,
and you become that character.
You become that character,
and you just
living a whole other life.
Yeah, exactly. You embrace something completely different in a different world.
It's
amazing. And then when you really, I think one thing I really love is just the energy, the energy there when you're on stage. I felt like not so much that the spotlight was on me, because I know I've never had a lead role, guys. I'm like,
me neither. It's
I'm
okay.
Back here. I'm way back here, guys. I was always ensemble, but I mean,
just part of being
being a
bigger.
Part of something, and knowing that my voice was contributing, my voice, and that
Girl, you carried them altos. Just saying, you carried them. I remember because I was on stage with her, and I was a soprano, and she was an alto. And
was this in Urinetown?
No, because you got stuck in soprano for some reason in Urinetown. Remember?
Well, I was soprano for both productions.
Oh.
At the beginning, they would have me be alto, and I know that a lot of the altos were like, "Oh, how does this part go?" And I would tell them.
Yeah. Anyways, she was like, she carried these people because she had a really strong voice, and I had a really strong. We carried everyone.
We did carry.
We carried.
Was it 25th annual that we carried?
I remember.
There was this one song. I don't remember if it was Urinetown or.
It was 25th annual. We were in rehearsal.
Oh my God.
We were in rehearsal and we were singing.
There was only, how many sopranos? Was it 4 or 5 of us?
There's like 4.
There's 4 sopranos. I could not hear anyone besides myself and Christine.
And I remember we were in rehearsal and we took a break and my friend Jimmy was there and he's like, "Oh yeah, I came in doing one of your songs and like you're the only one that I heard singing." I'm like, yeah. And I didn't even have a mic. I didn't have a mic.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't need mics. Guys.
We do not need mics, and it's great. We're loud. We're loud people.
But we love it. And when people find us annoying.
And
okay.
not even being on stage, like, because I've crewed a lot. I've been in crew. I've done sound, lights, stage managing.
She's amazing. She does amazing with sound, man. I rocked that soundboard,
dude. In Urinetown, our director had me in ensemble and crew. Like when I would get off stage,
she would literally run to the sound booth and be like, oh, no, because that stage manager did.
And like during Urinetown, I would get off stage and I would run and I would fix everyone's mics, and then when I run around the back of the theater and go to the other side to backstage and
sing,
and then
costume changes, and then bam.
During 25th annual, our senior year, I was on stage and I get off and everything's fine, and then the assistant stage manager backstage is like, "Hey, they need you on headset." I'm like, "What? They need me on headset?" And they put me on like, "Christine, we need you to come up to the booth. We can't figure out what's wrong." And I'm like, "Okay." So I leave and I go in costume, and everyone sees me. Hats. Everyone in the audience sees me, and I'm like, "Don't look at me." And then I see someone who I know. I'm like, "Oh, Christine!" I'm like, I can't talk. We're in the middle of a show. I need to fix something. It was great. But like, it's so great. I can't even. If you've never, bless you. If you've never done it, oh my God. If you've never done it, then I can't really explain it to you. But there's
I can't understand because. It's kind of just that adrenaline rush. It's just like you. It's kind of like what you guys get for you people in sports. That whole like that competitive spirit. That inner you just.
And it only happens with live theater because you can fuck up.
And I kind of got that. Like I understand that from band too, because marching band you learn a 15-minute piece. and you have to memorize that 15-minute piece and all your parts, and then you have to learn how to march on the field and know your position and play while you're running across the field. It's not easy, guys. A lot of people find it like, oh, you're just bad people. No,
you're just bad.
You
Just bad.
guys would be like,
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, you guys would not understand the many hours we went through just to put on that 15-minute show.
And then I compare it to like videos production, because I was in video production, so we would like make movies, make films from screenplays, and it's so different because if you mess up, we'll just refilm it. It's fine. You don't need to project because we have a microphone over you. You're good, and it's so different. And then I'm like, this is
I think
piece of cake
any
compared to theater.
live performance is amazing, because I know
It
band
is.
you're not singing, but you're still performing.
You're still performing.
It's a performance.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that people don't understand is the fact that it's live. It's you're connecting with your audience.
And it's
You're
exhilarating.
you're telling a story, and the audience's reception to it. I remember, like in Urinetown, when they would laugh, or when they would clap, or when they would be
or during when we did Spelling Bee, and there's this really sad song called the I Love You song.
Oh
After
my
that
God.
song was done, you could hear a pin drop. That's how, and you can feel it moving the audience. You can feel the energy in the room, and it's it's so great.
It's intense, guys. It's intense. I honestly feel like
It's great.
theater saved me. Theater made me the person that I am today.
Honestly, I feel
any
like it saved
theater
me
person
too.
would say that. I'm not even kidding. Any person who's a theater person, us lesbians say theater made me who I am, helped me find myself. Because
Yeah.
I honestly wholeheartedly believe that. And if you're need something to do, guys, go check it out. Like, you don't even have to sing. Just even if you want to act, or even if you want to do stage crew, there's something for everyone.
There
and
really
I literally
is.
mean everyone. If you want to feel important or feel like you're contributing to something, theater. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Every
There's-
job is important.
And
Everyone.
it could be something as simple as costume, helping people find costumes, or learning makeup if you like to do makeup and you're just like, hey.
There's so much that goes into it. There's
much,
like
guys, so much.
30 or 40 people in the show, and then there's 30 or 40 people in the crew, and each person has their own job. Each person is a part of something bigger, and without one person, it kind of falls apart a little bit.
Yeah, so definitely, guys, theater is our life. It has molded us to the people we are today, and guys, go support theater too, because
Support
it's such
the art.
the arts is
It's
dying,
barely
guys.
surviving.
It's really dying.
It's resilient, but it's dying.
Yeah, like that's why I was gonna tell you that I wanted to do major in theater, but I don't know if I should do this. I'm really honestly scared.
If
that.
you do, I'll totally go to every single show you do. I will.
Thank
I'm
you.
not in theater anymore, and it kills. It feels like there's a
it
part
feels
of
like
me
that just
missing.
died. Like
And
it was just
I
like
wanna
ripped
cry.
out and like thrown away. Like I honestly, I sing musicals every day.
all
I'm singing
day,
musicals
every day.
every single day. It like it literally consumes your life, because even simple things as just washing the dishes or me studying, I'll find a sentence or I'll find a word that reminds me of a song, and I start breaking out to musical
And it's
songs.
great.
And it's such a stress reliever.
it
It helps
is.
you just become.
It
And
is.
so, my mom told me that discussion I was telling you about earlier.
Mm.
She told me that why not I major in theater,
Oh.
and that really,
She actually said that?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So guys, like, but then she told me I never said you couldn't. I was like, you never told me I could. You never told me I could. And my dad would always tell me that never do it. Don't do music or theater. It'll never get you anything.
You
And
know
my mom was like, look where music got your uncle. Look where this got this person. It doesn't give you anything.
Okay, but you are not them.
Exactly. But now, my mom is just like, you're so depressed. I don't want you to be depressed. If it means you having to do theater, then do theater. That means you're
my
not going to be
God.
depressed anymore. And that means it's going to give you...
Fucking.
Yeah, I'm like,
Don't
what?
even fucking listen to them.
I'm like, what? Because now she's telling me, she's like all like gung-ho about it. She's just like, dude,
She's worried about.
she's worried about me, guys.
Yeah.
She's worried. I mean, I guess she should be, because, I mean, I know she found, like, when she found out about me being who I am, my sexuality. She was just like, bam. And my dad doesn't know yet, and I don't know. I don't think I'll ever tell him because I don't think it's ever going to be necessary to tell him
What?
that I'm bi.
Oh.
Or technically pansexual, but I like to think of it being I'm gender neutral. I don't see gender. I kind of see people for their
who they
soul
are.
and who they are.
Yeah.
And
seriously.
to me, loving someone doesn't have to be sexual at all. Like to me, I feel like I could totally, not to be like saying that I'm asexual or anything, but like I can totally just live with someone and like sexual desire would not be something. Yeah, it's nice, but it's not a priority to me.
Nice.
You know, she knows it's nice. I feel like it's not a big deal. Honestly, I've done it. It's not that big of a deal to me, and that was just my personal experience. You know, not gonna lie, it's nice, but I mean, it's not an important thing to me. I just want to be happy. I guess you could say. I just want to be happy, and
that's what most people want.
I mean, yeah,
but
duh,
you have to define happiness.
I guess that's
first.
true. To me, I guess being happy would just be first being happy with myself and where I'm at, the stage in my life. Like, you know, right now I'm kind of I'm in a in between stage again. I feel like I'm in the stage where I was at before, like in
Like you regressed.
Like I kind of reverted back to my senior year. That's scary. I'm really worried because I honestly don't want to revert back to that, but hopefully I won't, because I really don't want that to happen, because then it was really hard to get out of that rut. It was really hard.
But you have friends to help you. You cut yourself off last time.
I did.
Don't do that.
I cut myself off from everyone.
We love you.
I literally didn't want anyone to know the shit I was going through in my head. I mean, I told Chance a little bit about it, but that's... Sorry.
Tangents. We digress.
Sorry. Final conclusion! Woo! Conclusion.
Alright.
Guys, to conclude, theater is amazing.
It is. Support it. Join it. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. There's so many people...
Okay. A lot of people like hate it because they're weird.
Drama nerds. Oh, it's theater. No,
they're weird. No, we're totally.
I can guarantee you will learn more time management skills. You will learn more in theater than you will with anything else you do. Yeah. I guarantee you.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I don't feel like it taught me time management because I still suck with time management. But
because I had so much.
It was my outlet. It's still my outlet. It's what makes me happy, makes me me, and makes me feel special. It literally makes me feel special. It makes me feel like I'm unique.
I don't know. For me, I did all that and more. I learned time management. I learned how to deal with people that I did not like and how to be professional. I learned business aspects because I would always write invoices and do check requests and call businesses and all this stuff and deal with contracts and order scripts, and I did so much in theater. And
I didn't do so much. Mine was it's more of an artsy, personal thing than like more of a. I think because you were in it more.
Yeah.
I feel like if I would have done theater for freshman year, I probably would be a theater major. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even lying.
You still
guys.
Can be.
I'm
gonna buy you a Ben Nye makeup kit, and we're gonna have fun.
No, don't say that.
Ben Nye is like theater makeup, and it's really fun.
It's really fun. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. But yeah. But we'll talk about aspects.
You know, Holbrook retired this year.
I know. They told me.
I want to cry.
I want to cry too.
Our director, our amazing director, whom I love so much. She's like a mother to me. I love her so much. She retired this year, and it makes me want to cry. And okay. Anyways, theater is great. Go do stuff with it.
And I guess we just wanted to do the segment because we wanted you to.
It's something that's really important to us.
It's a big part of who we are. A big part of our videos, if you guys haven't.
Oh yeah, we break out in musicals all the time. All the time.
Like, I'm not even lying, guys. Even off video, we are constantly doing it. So.
Always.
So you guys, we'll leave you with that, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Stay saucy.